So to use the heating hot water system, first thing we have to do is make sure power's on. Okay, so bottom left button on the panel. If we want hot water, we have to make sure the top left button's on as well. And what we do, we go over to the panel. First thing I'm looking at here is on the right, this symbol of a plug. This means we do have 240 volt available to us. So that means we're hooked up to mains and it's all working. What I then do is press this button in once, or twice, should I say? And then I use it as a little joystick control. Look, as you can see, as I turn it, I always go into the third one across from the left, this one here. I always do that first because that's my power source select. So like if, for example, I'm on a beach with no hookup available, I have to run it on gas. I can then turn my joystick to see all these different options. We've got electric one is 240 volt electric. So you've got to be hooked up to the mains, so that'll run on 1 kilowatt or 2 kilowatt. Okay, like I say, if we're not on the mains, the only option is gas. If it's really cold out, we could mix it. Mix 1 means gas and 1 kilowatt of 240 volt electric, or mix 2 means gas and 2 kilowatt of 240 volt. So let's, for example, say, okay, yeah, it's quite cold, I want to mix it. Then we've got 2 other options. The top left one is heating. If we want heating, we go into it, current says off, we select the temperature we want. So we want it to be roasting in here, we want it to be 30 degrees. Enter that. And now above that flashing motome, a flame appears. That means heating is now turned on. If we also want hot water, or even if you want hot water on its own, we go into this one that's flashing now. So we go from off, eco, hot, or boost. You know, you're better off just hitting hot. If you want hot water quicker, hit boost. It doesn't speed it up too much, but it does help. You need to leave it sort of 20-30 minutes to get it nice and hot. So let's just say we want that on hot. Okay, and that's it. So then the symbols at the top, what these mean is the flame means heating is currently set to on. Hot means we've turned hot water on to the hot setting. So if, for example, I go back in and change that to eco mode, as you can see now, it says eco. This one here, the picture of a gas bottle on 1 lightning strike, that's telling me it's running on gas and 1 kilowatt of electric. So if I changed that one there to mix 2, for example, if you look at the top, we now have 2 squiggles. Just electric on its own, we get 1 lightning strike. Electric 2 kilowatt, 2 lightning strikes. And if we just wanted gas, you just get the gas bottle appear. So I'm now going to change that to electric 1 kilowatt. Okay, we can change the fan speed. We normally recommend leaving the fan on eco. You can turn it up higher if you want to. So you have eco or high. High can be a bit noisy at night time. So let's go back to eco. The most important thing is, before we move and we turn this control panel here off on the power button, very, very important, this is turned off. If you turn this panel off here on the power off first, without turning this off, it can cause the boiler to go into a constant error mode. So I always make sure before we drive, nothing's appearing on the top line. It's okay for the time to appear and the little plug. It's very important the top row is empty. So to do that, we get the joystick and start going into the options. So the first option I'm going to is for heating. We have to turn it down on the joystick till it says off. And click it. Hot water, we go over. Click it down to off. And at that point, the whole lot is off. You want to give that 5 minutes, because if it's been running, it does keep running and blow itself cool. Okay, so when this is turned off, before you turn the control panel off, you want to give it a good 5 minutes. And then, as in the previous video, to turn this off, we just tap water off first, and then the power off last.